I mean, the last time I talked, I heard about a whole Chelsea rebrand. But if you guys want to go back to your slutty ways, going through managers,
Wow.
Let Vader speak on it.
They can pin out themselves now.
Speak your truth, Vader.
Is he lying? You know how many times I cried? You know how many times I cried, bro? Every time I see Nagelsmann coaching,
you can't call this team a golden generation. There's nothing.
Hans was asked what is a register. I swear he said someone.
Ain't no way. I knew it.
Once is an anomaly, twice a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern, 4 times is juju. That's my saying. So I'm sorry. It's witchcraft is happening. Drake, your album was made. Deal with it. Deal with it, bro. Deal with it. 6 God or not, your album was made. Album was made. Okay.
You got no life.
So now, guys, Arsenal against Man City, that's going to be that is the major topic. So Arsenal against Man City preview. But before we get there, we've got just a few things to do before we get there. So we're going to talk about the Bundesliga and a pretty amazing stats that's happening in the Bundesliga. Shout out to your man Guirassy. I'm talking about what this guy is doing, because what this guy is doing right now is pretty outstanding. We're going to talk about Dembele because there was just something that Fab tweeted out in relation to Luis Enrique, talking about Dembele, who is yet to score a goal. And do we need to just have a final discussion about Ousmane Dembele and his assessment as a player, which is that has he pretty much leveled out where there's nothing more for him to actually offer to the world? So once we've now done with those mini topics, then we'll get into the main topic, which of course is Arsenal against Man City. I'll be back on Twitch for the watch along on Twitch, so you can join me on Twitch for the watch along, and of course we'll have our live match reaction afterwards. It's a big game. It's a huge game, and all eyes on Arsenal and Arteta to see what they can do. So guys, you know what it is, man. Guys, like the vid, subscribe if you are new. If there's anything you want to join to send it on to the show, please feel free to send in a super chat. Your super chats and your dubs is what keeps this channel striving, and I thank you for your donations in advance, man. So let's take a trip to the lovely land of Germany, shall we? So let me just hit my stream marker right here. So I want to pull up something, and then we'll let your boy Ricardo kick off as well. Let me just pull up something, because this is quite amazing. Now, whether this will last or whatever, is not amazing. So, first of all, let's look at the Bundesliga table. That's the first thing. So this is the current Bundesliga table right now. And Kane dares not cross Bayern. So there you have it. Stuttgart, of course, they've played 7 games. But now, the key thing you want to look at there are matches played. Stuttgart have played 7 games. 7 games, 6 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss, 18 points. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Remember, keep in mind, 7 games played. That's pretty insane. So I think in the top European leagues, I don't think anybody has gotten into double figures yet, league-wise. So this is 13 goals purely in the league, purely domestically, not counting any other competition. 13 goals in 7 games. 13 goals in 7 games. That is almost double. He's almost scored the double amount of goals that game is played, which is freaking insane. So my thing here is, my thoughts and belief was, it's Kane. Look at what he did in the Premier League. He has a much better supporting cast. Of course, he's going to win the Golden Boots. Now, we don't expect Guirassy to keep this up. We expect Kane to keep this consistency all the way through. But Stuttgart are not a rubbish team. As you can see, they're actually doing well. So he actually has a good team around him. Now, I still believe Kane will end up top scorer, because shout out to Jonas Wind and a good guy from Niger, Victor Boniface. But this is impressive. This is amazingly impressive. And, I mean, unless the guy has a major injury or just goes through a horrible run of form, he's got to at least be in and around the Golden Boots. So, Ricardo, will you take offense if Kane, I know this is first, if Kane gets beaten to the Golden Boots by a Ghanaian man of black excellence?
Shout out to all my black people out there, black excellence.
Okay, no, I did ask it to shout. I just asked just to say, do you will he get beaten by Ghanaian black excellence?
Why do you have like self-hate?
Ricardo, just Ricardo.
You're being negative about it. Anyways, yeah, if he loses his Golden Boot, what are we really saying about Kane?
Uncomfortable conversations.
Now, if he loses the Golden Boot and loses the Bundesliga title,
oh wow.
Like,
let's keep it. See, that's why it's weird. All Kane wants is a trophy. Even if it's a DFP Pokal, he will celebrate that because the guy has never won a trophy. He's never won a major trophy in his entire career. But I will judge him if you don't win the Golden Boots. You don't win the Golden Boots and Bayern don't win the league. If Bayern win the league and he loses the Golden Boots, now, how many goals did you get? And how many goals were you behind the Golden Boot winner? Then I'll say that, okay, let's see what you did. Because trust me, okay, see, for you personally, you just want to win a trophy. Kane, I'm not you. So I won't jump up or down if you win the Bundesliga title, but you're not a major contributor to that and you don't win the Golden Boot. You should be winning the Golden Boot and shouldn't be allowing a guy Guirassy winning the Golden Boot ahead of you. But continue.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, if they Bayern don't win the Bundesliga, but Kane wins Golden Boot, like he scores like 30 plus goals, I can't really hold it against Kane because he did his part. But look, this was, how do you say Guirassy? Guirassy. I don't even know how to say his first name, but whatever. Guirassy. I actually seen a couple of his goals, and see today. I think was it today where he scored a hat trick.
So yeah, three piece today.
That second goal was nice. I'll give it to him. He rounded the keeper. He sold it to the keeper. But, bro, it's just one of those situations where it looks like the ball's just finding him. Yeah, he's taking his chances.
So does this feel like just one of those freak seasons where this is not. Oh, this is a real striker. This is just one of those because 13 goals in 7 is crazy. So is it like he just hits a nice patch, or could this actually be? Because see, that's why it's hard for me to assess. Because we've never really heard of him really before. He's not really been on the scene. So once a guy just comes out of the scene and does something freakish, the magic thing is, oh, this is a one-season wonder. This is just a freakish thing that he's doing. Or is this like, oh, no, this is him making a statement that, oh, I should not be the next striker you should not talk about in the combo. Or should we just wait and see what he does at the end of the season?
Yeah, you have to assess him over a course of a season. He's 27, so he's not young. He's kind of in the
he's a one-season wonder, man.
So,
these guys,
if we're gonna keep it a
how do you know though? But how do you know?
Nah, I've watched this guy. This guy I've seen him play Liga and played for Rennes last season. Even he's either played in the Bundesliga or Liga. This guy is a mid striker. And right now he's having a purple patch. Like, this guy is going crazy. But trust me, he's not the next like top striker in Europe. No,
Chelsea are going to spend 100 mil on him.
No, he's too old though. He's too old.
No, it's
but I think when you say his age, then it's leads me to believe that this might just be like a wonderful season for him. Because if you're 27 and we've not really had you knocking on the door for several years and you've just come out with this season, now I may be proven wrong, but something leads me to believe that, oh wow, he's probably just going to have a truly amazing season where he'll just score a whole bunch of goals. Stuttgart ain't winning; they're not winning anything this season.
No, but I mean, if they do, it's probably going to be off the back. This guy going insane. It might be your little. I don't know what the perception of Stuttgart is nowadays, because I remember back in the day, Stuttgart was actually a a good team in Germany.
We beat them in the Copenhagen Cup final way back 90s, man.
Well, I mean, I didn't go that far back. I was saying early 2000s.
Oh wow.
Stuttgart
Bro, 90s ain't that far back.
But they have been pretty relevant since they got relegated a few times. I don't think anybody was really expecting them. A lot of people are talking about Bayer Leverkusen being the next team. They got Victor Boniface. So I mean,
Boniface. That's a warning. Next week will be yellow. You're not.
Where's he from?
You're not disrespecting in Nigeria on my channel. You're not doing that. Boniface, bro. So don't even get from Champions League. So okay, wait. Can Xabi Alonso actually win this league ahead of Bayern?
Why not? They play good football.
11. Have you heard of 11 in a row?
Yeah, but at some point
because for me, yeah, okay. If you're a betting man, would you bet against Bayern Munich, knowing that they've won 11 in a row?
No, absolutely not. But at some point, you gotta lose, and they almost lost last year.
They should have lost last year, but Dortmund decided that they wanted a wing of themselves ahead of PSG.
And,
so
and Bellingham quit it on the last day, but that's for another topic.
Wait.
The hate's continuing.
No, I don't even hate him.
Yeah. Shut up.
Can I speak after AK?
They'll come to you, AK. Talk to me, AK.
HH, do you remember a certain Grafich from Wolfsburg?
Oh, no, why?
Grafich and Dzeko. Do you remember that partnership?
Oh, yeah.
This is a Grafich season. That's what it is. Grafich had that one season where he won the Bundesliga title, and nobody's heard of him ever since. So,
also, remember Michu. I think it was Michu for Swansea.
Yeah, for Swansea.
Yeah. These things happen. And also, now going way back, there's a guy called Kevin Phillips for Sunderland.
Phillips
who put like 30 G's. Guy did nothing else in his career. So,
that's what this is. It's a freak season. I've watched Guirassy at Rennes. He's an okay striker. That's all he is. He's nothing special. But I watch his goals, and it feels like he's just so confident that everything goes in at this point. So and Piatek of Serie, where he scored, we had the incredible season. Milan signed him, and he's become a bust ever since. So stuff like this happens. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bowley's data men signed this guy as their next striker.
He's too old. He is too old. He doesn't fit the age profile. He's too old, man. He's too old. Doesn't fit the age profile.
Yeah, and on Bayern, I said Bayern would lose the Bundesliga this season. I'm not convinced of these guys. I watched them.
So would you put money down against them?
I wouldn't
put money 11 in a row. So you put money down against them.
I wouldn't put money down against them just because of the record. But HH, did you watch them against Leipzig and Leverkusen? They didn't look comfortable.
Yeah. No. I saw the Leverkusen game. Yeah. No. They don't look great.
They don't look comfortable against their two biggest rivals. And Leverkusen did that at the Allianz. Imagine what Leverkusen could do at home to Bayern. So
are we saying Bundesliga's back?
I mean, I don't know.
Bundesliga used to be lit back in the day.
I'll see it. No, I'll see it when I believe it, because I told you I am not betting against a team who've won 11 times in a row. No, and also remember, this is 11 times in a row without a multi tax. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how many people were old enough back in the day, but I remember Stuttgart, Werder Bremen.
Wolfsburg. I think they had like 4 or 5 different students at
that
one
one Brazilian. Yeah, that one Brazilian guy called Diego. That guy was a beast.
Diego Ribas.
Yeah. He scored a banger against us in the
I think Bayern will most probably win, but they don't look good at all against their two title challengers. So that's something to look at this season, because Leverkusen are balling, Leipzig are balling, Bayern, they're not balling. So there's always a chance. But the thing is, I think Leverkusen have that same bottle gene that Dortmund have. I think they're known to have that same bottle gene that Dortmund have. So I don't know if they can sustain the run.
Okay, let me just read it. Before I come to you, see, this is the days when Bundesliga was actually fun. So, 98-99 Bayern win, 99-2000 Bayern, 2001 Bayern win, 01-02 Dortmund, 02-03 Bayern, 03-04 Werder Bremen, 04-05 Bayern, 05-06 Bayern, 06-07 Stuttgart, 07-08 Bayern, 08-09 Wolfsburg, 09-10 Bayern, 2010-2011 Dortmund, 11-12 Dortmund, and then the disaster began to happen. But there was a good run where I was like, okay, this is a nice competitive league where you had various winners, man. Kenny, talk to me, bro. Guirassy.
Yeah, like I said, this guy, this is a purple patch. Like he's gonna have a crazy season. Honestly, the only thing that good for him, probably he might be able to leak a move maybe to a bigger club, maybe for him. But that's gonna be it. Like, it's not gonna.
But I mean, who signs a? If you're saying his purple patch, would it be wise money to sign a purple patch player? Should you sign a player where two, 3 good seasons good? Do you sign a player just on one freak season?
Someone will buy him, especially because he plays for Stuttgart. Last year they were like battling for relegation. They had to play like a playoff to stay in the league, and like now they're like first in the league. So it's gonna happen like that. They always have. Probably this year they might have a good season and then. Maybe in the Bundesliga, maybe. If, for example, if a Leverkusen lose maybe a Boniface, they'll probably buy this guy to replace him or something like that. One of these teams that finished top 4 or something.
Okay, so I want to hear from the panel on the street. So, Street, talk to me. Who will win the Bundesliga this season? So, who here believes that Bayern won't win it this season?
Bayern will definitely not win it. Bayern will definitely not win it. I'm confident.
Until I see it, I won't believe it. I'm sorry.
Basically, until I see it, I won't believe it. Until I see it, I won't believe it. Look, okay. Abdallah, no. Tuchel was still there last season, and they were about to bottle it, but as bad as Bayern all the Bundesliga sides know we will be worse and give it to you. Abdallah, how can you bet against people who've done 11 in a row? Do you know what 11 in a row is? And again, Abdallah, I repeat, this is 11 in a row without any court cases involved that we know of. So these are 11 clean wins.
Records are meant to be broken. I genuinely believe Alonso will be the one who will break the curse. Will break the streak of Bayern, in my opinion. Because I reckon Kane bringing that Spurs gene to Bayern, I don't think he's it. I don't think he will win. I think he'll be a reason why they don't win it. That type of luck, in my opinion. I'll be the first one here and say I'm wrong. I'll hold my hands up. I'm confident.
Ain't Leverkusen like the Tottenham of like Germany? Like they always like ball as well.
Oh yeah. Well, what's it? That's 0-1, 0-2 season where they pretty much bottled everything, man. Yeah. I don't go for it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make a statement. So Leverkusen has never won the Bundesliga in their history. They're like worse than Dortmund in bottling it. So that's the first thing. And the second thing I want to say on Guirassy is that if you look at the teams that he scored against, they're all bottom table teams. These are not like teams that are like competing for the title. Like 3 of them are like 2 of the teams he scored against are in relegation. They're in the relegation spot right now. The best team he scored against is Wolfsburg, which is in 7th. So yeah, he's doing really good, but you also got to take into consideration the teams that he's facing that he's scoring against. You know what I mean? It's not like he's scoring like 3 goals against. He only scored 1 against Leipzig. Also, when they faced Leipzig and they lost 5-1, he only scored 1. But it's not like he's scoring like 3 against Leverkusen, 5 against Bayern Munich. You know, so I think that his goal tally is due to form and the teams he's faced, where they're not at that level where they can reliably like defend his shots going in. So I think those are 2 things that I want to say on that.
All right, that's fair. All right, now let's have this convo now. So I want to bring up something. So this is what Luis Enrique said about our dear friend Dembus. So
booty cheeks.
Okay, let's not. Luis Enrique on Dembele not scoring a single goal yet. Ousmane is really top in everything he does. I'm very happy with what he's doing. His stats will improve. There's no point in putting pressure on the players. Can I tell you, how old is Dembele now?
He's like 26 or 27.
So here's the thing. And maybe this is something that I need to learn myself. Talent is one aspect. It's important. Raw ability is important. but it isn't everything. So when I saw Dembele, I was like, oh, this guy can dribble. This guy's got good balance. He's got good ball control. And my lord, he's ambidextrous, right and left foot. But I think remember, football has changed now. And we're living in a different world now. And I think that you're more scrutinized on your output. Put Ousmane Dembele back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, I think he'd be able to get away with having a lot of mid-whatever games, but then just explode and do something crazy. Because when I first saw Dembele was at Dortmund, and I was like, bro, the kind of goals this guy was scoring and the kind of things that he was doing on his own as an individual, oh no, this guy's amazing. And I'll keep it a stack. Dembele has never reached the heights that he reached when he was at Dortmund. So all through his Barca career, all the games he's played for France, and I will tell you, all the games he plays for PSG, he has never been as good and will never be as good as what we saw at Dortmund. And I said to myself, that's why. Why is that? Because the way that he is and the way that he was playing, you're a goal-scoring winger. That's what you are. And remember, we live in a world of inside forwards. So we no longer live in the world of Ryan Giggs, Joaquin, and Robert Pires, where you're just a winger, go down, and you're now there to cross for a striker. Because now we're not playing two strikers now. We're not playing one striker. And if that one striker is probably like a false nine. So now a lot of the goals have to now come from the flank players. So if you're not giving me, as an attacking wide man, double figures in goals, you're not, something is right. And I think that when I look at Ousmane Dembele, all I see now is raw talent, but the guy never improved. Now, whose fault is that? Do you blame the coaches at Barca or do you blame the player? For me, I hate to answer this question because, blame both. I put more of the onus on the player, always. Of course, the coaches have to blame themselves, but you are in training. You go out there on that pitch. So the pendulum will always swing a lot more into Dembele's way because I felt this. I felt that Dembele had a lot more to his game than Mbappe. In terms of what he could do dribbling-wise and what he could do as an individual and how nice he was on the ball, I felt, no, this guy has more tools and more ways to affect an opponent than Mbappe did. But I'm sorry, I do not know what happened when he was at Barca in his career because it just never went through. And when I just look at him as PSG, this is potentially the worst move for Dembele. It's the worst move because you can now go, because you're going to a club where you can do whatever the hell you want. No checks and balances, no monitoring, and any hope we had of somebody taking you by the scruff of the neck and putting you down to really now try to now get your footballing ability up to the next level, that ain't going to happen at PSG. Bro, it's Mbappe FC. Mbappe FC ain't about improving players. Mbappe FC is that either you come here and win or whatsoever. We're not coaching you to become better. So kind of talk to me. What happened to Dembele, bro? Like, what happened to that player we saw at Dortmund with all the ability that he had?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things, actually. One, injuries. He's had some pretty serious injuries over the course of his career, so that's a valid reason. Two, I don't think he was ever really as. I mean, I can only say this as a fan, anyways. Was he really ever that dedicated? Was he really that disciplined? Did he really work that hard? And the reason I come to those conclusions is because when I see him as the player when he first came to Barcelona, forget about even the player he was at Dortmund. His first season at Barcelona, and then you look at his last season at Barcelona, there isn't much difference in the player that he was. There's no evolution in that player. He's still a player that has poor decision making. He's still a player that doesn't know when to shoot or pass at the right time. He only knows how to take on his defender one-on-one. He's just the same player over and over. I will say that I do agree. Him going to PSG was a terrible career choice, but he was offered more money. Obviously, when Neymar and Messi leave, you have a whole chunk of money staying there, waiting for it to be used on somebody. And Dembele was probably the guy who took that bag. I think him going to PSG made absolutely no sense unless, of course, he has some sort of information about Mbappe's future. Because what is the point of going to PSG if Mbappe is not going to be there next year?
France, and you feel more at home in France than in Spain.
So
even if Mbappe leaves, hey, I'm in familiar surroundings that I feel much more at home at than in Spain.
For sure. But I would like to believe, as long as you're a professional, you actually still want to win. And let's be honest, I'd much rather be in a team with Mbappe than a team that's not with him. So if he leaves, I mean,
but to win what? So you're saying about French trophies or the UCL?
No, Champions League. I mean, I know we're gonna sit here and say that PSG is never gonna win the Champions League, but you still gotta play. You just never know.
But how do we know though? We know.
Okay, but sometimes daring to do the impossible is crazy. And look, like I've always said it, Mbappe, if he wins the Champions League with PSG, it's an insane legacy move. But you would think that Dembele probably, if he's going to PSG not knowing what the situation is on Mbappe's career, then I would probably admit that Dembele, he's kind of just like, all right, I'm just here to collect the bag. I'm just going to play at the French league. There's not going to be much of a microscope on me week in, week out like it was in Spain. And that's that. Whatever I accomplish from here on out is what I accomplished.
No, but my thing, I'm just looking at the street. So can we just put it down to injuries?
No.
So because if I flip it, okay, let's say he didn't have all those injuries, would we now see a world-class player, one of the best players in the world in his position, if he didn't have any of those injuries?
Not necessarily, because he was always inconsistent. When he was at Stade de Rennes, I believe that's the team he came from. When he went to Dortmund, he wasn't consistent all the time either. He goes to Barcelona, he's still not consistent. He's just this player, this hope that everybody had that he will one day be, this high output, insane dribbler, the best right winger in the world. It never came to be. People just always believed that he could become something that he was never going to become. He is who he is. He's 26, turning 27 next year. Like, he's inconsistent. He's indecisive. He has no final end product. He's just a good 1v1 player. And he's very tricky. Like, that's all he is. He's never been anything more than that. Even today, you don't to this day, you don't really know who he is as a raw player. I think it's mostly down to because when you watch him play, he's so weird to watch. Like he looks awkward when he tries to works out. So it looks like he's a raw player. But from a sporting point of view, from a competitive point of view, I don't understand why he left Xavi, specifically Xavi, because since Xavi has been at Barcelona, Dembele has been at his absolute best. Now, you can factor in some of those injuries, but under any other manager, he has never been as good, and under any other manager other than Xavi. Him leaving Xavi, especially after how much Xavi has backed him, it only leads me to believe that, one, he went back to his country, which is fine. He went for financial reasons, which is fine because it is money. It's just a job. It's a job at the end of the day. And if that's your reasoning, but the underside of those reasons is that you're just going to ride out your career at a club like PSG, be at a top team in France, and just win league titles there and not win Champions League.
Because I think it's something you said. Dembele strikes me as someone that doesn't really care. He's not a guy who is like, oh my gosh, like I really want to win. That's useful because for my legacy, I really care about my legacy and how he's remembered. I really believe that he doesn't give a damn about how he's remembered. Like, he's almost similar to Hazard in a sense of like, he's just doing this for fun. And he's just doing this to enjoy himself. He has no real desire to be like, oh, no, I really want to help my team. Like, put it this way. When, like, what was it supposed to call 18-19, that Liverpool game, UCL, do you think Dembele gave a damn after they lost?
Honestly, I think...
And even in the World Cup final as well, do you think Dembele gave a damn that they lost the World Cup final or that he was at fault for one of the goals? I don't think that the guy cares. And I think that's the issue. He just strikes me as a guy who... And that is the problem, because a lot about football is about your mentality. His mentality is just, whatever, okay, cool, bruh. And also, because it's funny though, is that because him and Griezmann, they're like friends, and they're really close.
Yeah.
But and they have a very similar kind of carefree, laid-back personality. But look at how Griezmann has applied himself, and look at how Dembele has applied himself. Both similar personalities, but look at how they've applied themselves when they now play football.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, he's gonna be a forgotten talent. To be honest,
Yes.
I don't even think he's a player that's gonna be like, there's those players like Adel Tarat who like had so much talent. He was so entertaining, but he never played at the highest level for whatever reason. I don't even think Dembele even checks that off because
no,
he didn't really win anything significant, at least as him as a major player. And two, his game isn't even really anything to be desired about. I mean,
no, but no, let's keep it stack. He's Dembele at his best. If let's say we're not going to say, oh, show me Dembele's highlights reel, it's going to be Dortmund.
Yeah,
I cannot give you a 5 minutes highlights. I'll struggle to give you a 3 to 5 minutes highlights reel of his Barcelona time. I'll struggle.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably tell you on one hand how many times he's actually had like very good performances with Barcelona.
Yeah,
the one against like Tottenham at home in the Champions League. There was one against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu.
In the Super Cup.
And the Super Cups. Yeah, that was like early on, and that's really about it. If I'm being brutally honest, like I think the reason why Barcelona fans do resent him a lot is because we stood by him so many times when he was injured, and so many times at the start of every season, like he's gonna. This is the season, and then for him to leave, it was just it kind of felt like getting backstabbed. But honestly, when you look at it in retrospect, we didn't know Ferran was going to be this good. We didn't know Rafinha was going to be this good. We didn't know
Lamine Yamal.
We didn't know Felix was even going to go to Barcelona. So honestly, I thought when Dembele left, I was going to be like, damn, this is going to be tough. Who the hell is going to play in that right wing?
But it's so funny how the world works. Let me give you two other examples. Look at Kane. We're now questioning could Bayern win the league? Tottenham are still the only. I believe they're still. No, they're still unbeaten. They are still unbeaten, but Tottenham are still unbeaten. Real Madrid. Oh my gosh, Mbappe, what's Mbappe going to do? Look at where Real Madrid are. Where we're now saying, do they even need an Mbappe? And look at where Barca are. Barcelona would be in a worse position if they still had Ousmane Dembele, where next is going to be injured. Yamal is readily available. Ferran Torres is readily available, and these guys are. Ferran Torres may not have the talent of thinking, but he has output and he's being effective. Barry, talk to me, bro. Ousmane.
Yeah, for let's say the first 3 years that it was at Barcelona, I was one of those fans where I was like, if he just can't stay healthy, imagine what he could do for us in a season. But I think, I'm one of those people where I accept players for who they are, If I see that you're still the same kind of guy that I saw the moment you came at the club, I'm like, look, it is what it is. He was very inconsistent, very injury prone, and look, it is what it is. And it is funny how life works, because I was also like, damn, we lost Dembele. It was almost at the end of the transfer window, like, what are we gonna get? And then we have the Shark now. He's scoring goals, being decisive for us.
The Shark.
You don't know the Shark, HH?
Please tell me the Shark isn't Ferran Torres, bro.
It is. Mental health tax, remember.
Okay, all right. Keep going, Barry. Keep going. Wow.
You better recognize HH. You better recognize.
No, stop. I'm recognizing nothing.
Yeah.
Can you bring in Z-Man, please?
Yeah, Ferran.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm just saying this one. Yeah, but but I think he went for Paris because he wanted to be more close with the culture. And now he has a family, he has a kid now, so I think he wanted to be closer from home. But unfortunately, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to go personally, because I really liked him when I saw him at Stade de Rennes and then for Dortmund. So it's so fortunate for the fan in me. But look, it is what it is. Life moves on.
No, I think Barca. I feel Barca are better. Have actually better off without him. That's the sad thing. They're better off without him.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Zima, talk to me. Ousmane Dembele.
Can I speak after Zima?
Yeah. Sure. So Zima, talk to me. Ousmane Dembele, man. So we just read a quote from Luis Enrique talking about how he's still, like, Enrique said that his stats will improve. There's a point of putting pressure on him and everything. Like, because I've come to the realization that, look, Ousmane Dembele's highlights was his Dortmund stats. Maybe you can throw in Stade de Rennes. And I can't give you a 3 minutes highlights reel of his Barca career. And I feel that his mentality let him down. He never took football seriously, and he never took his career seriously enough. And if you don't have, you can have all the talent in the world. If you don't take your career seriously, which means that you go hard in training, you go hard in matches, and you work hard in improving your game, you're gonna end up not being anywhere with other guys who have a stronger mentality than you, man. Talk to me.
Not to come off as being pugnacious, but I think that the idea of Dembele eludes people from what he is. I feel like people get attached to what they want him to be, which is, oh, he can dribble, all he needs just that final ball. All he can run into space, all he needs just that final cut and take a shot and make
left foot, right foot.
Left foot, right foot. I feel like with majority of people, just like a bunch of players, they think that talent. This is my problem with perception of talent, right? Yes, you can see raw talent elements, but for me, you're only as good as your IQ, your footballing IQ. You're only as good as your footballing IQ. How good are you at decision making? How consistent are you at making the right decisions on a consistent basis? Sometimes you could say, well, he's a youngster, he needs to learn the way, but you can see that spark and that imagination from players. And I never really saw that with Dembele. I saw him get past players, but I felt like he was doing that because he got a lapse of concentration. He was just trying to make things happen without really thinking. All the great players
instinct.
Yeah, the great players think of what they're going to do, and you could see the imagination behind their ideas and what they're trying to create in certain moves. And I never felt that way with Dembele. I felt like majority of the time, aside from the injury track record, him getting injured on a consistent basis, when he was on the field, I never saw that improvement, or it felt like he was just in that certain area every single time. And at some point, we got to stop blaming surroundings and looking at, first of all, the player himself. He has to be held accountable for his own actions and the actions he takes on the field. And I never felt that there was that sense of accountability with him. It always felt like what Luis Enrique doing is the same thing that Xabi did, which is, of course, you're going to protect the player. That's what you have to do as a manager. And I respect that. But at the same time, when Luis Enrique is saying stuff like his output is going to improve, when has his outputs ever improved? Under what manager has his outputs improved? Like he's never been an output merchant. He's never had that. I mean, the closest he's ever gone was 6 assists in a season. Like this guy, if you're waiting for outputs, I don't know how to tell this to Luis Enrique, but he's not your guy. I mean, he looks like he's going to score a goal, but he'll never do that. He looks like he's going to get better, but he'll never amount to anything. And I feel like when it comes to Dembele, like I said, there's so many players that you could account for where the idea of them is better than what you get on a consistent basis with them. He's much like a Rashford in that sense, where the idea of Rashford works and he could get you goals and assists. I know he's more of an output compared to Dembele, but the idea of the glimpses that you get from him out-skews what he is as a player.
No. I don't think that applies to Rashford. I think Rashford is what he is. That's the whole thing of because again, the idea of Rashford is a good system for Rashford. The idea of Dembele is this is like a one guy who can dribble, do crazy things, and scoring with the right foot, scoring with the left foot, crossing in. So this is just a guy who's just doing dynamic, amazing things. That is Rashford.
I mean, in the sense
this guy got carried by his FIFA card, man. Let's be real. FIFA card. People were
I mean, in the sense that fans love to have the idea of certain players where they think highly of him more so than what he's giving you on the field, And that's you could even put Martial in this. You could put Gelfield.
Oh no! That Martial train went away a long time ago.
No. But
you see, Felix, you can throw Felix in there. I mean, he's struggling a bit now, but for me, I think that this applies to someone like a Felix and a Dembele. I think Rashford is what he is, and Martial now. For the last 2 years, he is what he is. So that whole thing of the idea of Martial, he's right now a bona fide classy break now. I don't think anybody has the idea of Martial anymore.
This is why I say what matters the most in ability to a player is their IQ, their footballing IQ. It doesn't matter you can dribble. It doesn't matter that you have successful weight of passing. It's about, can you replicate your decision on a consistent basis?
But the ability does count, though.
No.
Both things are important. Zeman, both things are important.
I think, but HH, I'm gonna keep it real. I think your ability, your talent is capped by your footballing IQ. As talented as you are, it's capped by your footballing. Your talent is determined by your footballing IQ.
But Zeman, there are guys who don't have any raw. The guys who may not have the kind of raw talent that. Okay, perfect example. As of right now, I would say that Ferran Torres has a better football IQ than Dembele. Dembele has more talent than Ferran Torres.
He's always had.
No. But HH, that's my point. You say Dembele has more talent, but I think your talent's determined by how good you are in terms of what you display in your talent, and how far you can go is determined by your IQ.
No.
Because
Simon, what is raw talent? What is raw talent? Raw talent is completely exclusive to your football IQ. Hence why, in order for you to be that truly exceptional player, see, Ferran Torres will never be an exceptional player. He'll always be very good. But the Messis, the Arnolds, the Neymars, that is where raw ability meets amazing football IQ.
Hey, respect Ronaldo. Respect Ronaldo.
What separates the best from the best? What separates players is, as much as we want to think like talent separates players, we've seen players that aren't as talented or aren't as good, just like Dembele is. I don't think he's necessarily.
No, Zima. I never said talent is what separates guys. I never said that.
No. I'm not saying that's what separates them. What separates them is how good are they at replicating their decision making on a consistent basis? How good are they at making decisions? Do they fold every single time? Do they overthink? Do they analyze the situation they're in every single time? And that's what separates That's what separates players from different levels.
But I think it's missing the point I'm making though, which is that I feel that someone's raw ability. You see, you're combining mental IQ as talent. Mental IQ is mental IQ. Footballing talent in a physical form is your raw ability, because there is your physical talent, which is your physical stuff, and then there's your mental IQ, which is something that is separate. So when you look at someone like Ousmane Dembele, his physical talent is boundless, but it means nothing if you're not able to apply that mental IQ, because that mental IQ is what allows us to show us your physical ability in an effective form.
What can I keep it real? Like, what is the staggering difference between? I don't want to be that guy. What's the staggering difference between an Adama Traore and Dembele?
That's Adama Traore.
That's correct.
What's the difference between those two players?
No. You see, they have no IQ. They lack IQ.
That's what I mean.
Like
I'm telling you,
they lack IQ, but you're not going to deny that what the raw ability have. But this is the point I'm making. Raw ability is not enough in a high-level football game. In a 5 or 6 with a friend, that's cool. But in a high-level football game, you need... The most important thing is IQ. But Zima, what I'm saying is the elite, the 1 percentile, are those guys that have that raw ability with the mental IQ. The guys with the mental IQ but not that much raw ability, they will now reach that very good level, but they'll never reach the elite level.
That's what I mean. For me, it's like, even at a young age, you can see players that have the IQ that they might not necessarily put the pieces together, but you could see the raw makings of them, and they're replicating certain things on a consistent basis. And with maturity, you would expect consistency from them. And I feel like with Dembele, I just don't necessarily think this guy was like, aside from injury, I don't think he was ever going to be that top player that everyone imagines he's going to be. Because for me, it's just like that. You can see it in young players. Even when Vinny was going through a slump, you can see the decision making behind what he was doing in terms of dribbling. It was just he was missing that one aspect of his game.
What's it called? AK, talk to me, bro. AK.
I followed Dembele's career since Stade Rennais, and HH, for me, he's one of these wonder kids in France who's hyped, but then doesn't, fulfill that hype. There is a lot of these guys in France who don't fulfill the hype. There are quite a few of them who do, And as much as we and me and I most likely included cook Mbappe, he's one of those guys. Because if you remember, Dembele and Mbappe had same level of hype coming up. They had some. In fact, Dembele, in my opinion, had more. People were more excited about Dembele at Stade Rennais than Mbappe at Monaco. But look who's the most successful player. Look who's the most successful player.
And also, let's keep it real. People were more hyped for Martial than Mbappe. Exactly. Martial was supposed to be the real talent, not Mbappe at Monaco.
Yeah, that as well. So we look at
what?
Who was that?
I'm sorry, Martial was never that guy. I'm sorry.
No,
it was not happening. Back then, Martial was seen as the guy, not Mbappe at Monaco.
No. Martial was older than Mbappe already. But he was afterwards.
We knew when
can I speak on this?
When Mbappe took off, we're like, yeah, this guy's him. He's him.
Wait, can I speak on this
guy? No. I'll continue. Okay.
On Martial, I think he was like 18 years old, got a move to Manchester United, 45 million something. I don't think he was as hyped as Mbappe, but they were very similar in terms of hype. Mbappe probably a bit more than Martial because he actually did in the UCL. But that shows you the importance of like mentality in football and how important it is to be surrounded by good people, how important it is to actually, play the game mentally rather than physically. And Dembele had the tools to be one of the best creative, he had the tools to be a creative machine, let's be honest. He had the two-way dribbling, he had the right foot, left foot. He could have, if he refined his passing, if he made better decisions, we're talking this guy as a 15 to 20 goal assist wing, 15 to 20 assist winger. But that's the difference between a great player and a guy who's talented but doesn't have what it takes to be a great player. Kind of like your Hatem Ben Arfa, kind of like your Adel Tarabt. But Tarabt and Ben Arfa showed it in Liga and specifically. Dembele didn't even do that. So that's the thing. I think Ousmane Dembele, even coming back to PSG, I was skeptical of the move because, in my opinion, PSG should have taken the 50 million they paid for Dembele and given it to Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby, although you can say he doesn't have the physical talent of Ousmane Dembele, is a far better decision maker, has better IQ, and his game is much more suited to the modern way of football than Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah.
And he's the guy that should have come back to PSG and not Ousmane Dembele. It's sad what's happened to him, but it's mostly his fault. And who do France have in their winger slot right now? That right winger slot? Coleman? Diaby?
Yeah, Coleman and him.
Both of those guys deserve to start over Dembele.
Oh, for sure. No, it's for me. See, Coleman is the direct antithesis to Dembele. Because Coleman is a guy who he is trying to do the most effective thing and trying to help the team win and trying to always make the decision. Coleman is a guy where this guy literally has his brain totally switched on. Dembele is a guy where he doesn't have his brain switched on. Those guys are complete, total polar opposites in terms of football IQ.
Exactly. Coleman, Diaby, but even Diaby as well. He always knows when to make that run behind. He doesn't probably less talented on the ball, but the guy always is a threat. I don't see Dembele as a constant threat, and that's the sad thing. With that guy's skill set, that guy should be a constant threat the whole match. But against Newcastle, guy looked anonymous. I'm sorry, and it's sad what's happened to him. But it's one more French wonder kid who was hyped, but unfortunately, it didn't go to plan because the mentality was wrong, because he didn't take the game seriously. And I've seen this story so many times in Liga, and it's not surprised me. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to take some quick debates, man. Truly fan, I need to be this stream. Well, if there's space, I'll bring you, man. Draw. Once we get there, I'll try and swap out guys, and I'll try and bring you. Draw. I'll find a place for you, bro. Half up Snowbun is a guy who I told you not to say anything, bro. Us would be a sideman. Black and Dembele name save. Okay, all right.
I don't want to be like a a prick
Barry,
or
don't
anything,
just
but that picture that he has, it looks
no, don't. Abu Jambo.
No, that's crazy.
You don't think Klopp would be perfect for Dembele? No, I think Dembele is a lost cause. I think Dembele is a lost cause. Like, I don't think if you put Dembele at Liverpool, would he walk?
No, because they're a high intensity team. Like,
and everybody has to work hard, apply themselves, listen to. Nah, it's always work.
After week 1, man.
Yeah. Blaze, hey, thank you for the dog, man. With these talks on Nigerian strikers like Victor Bonoboy and Ousmane Victor Boniface, we don't want any excuses when 78-year-old teenager Abubakar still tops the goals in the AFCON. Look, Blaze, I said again, if with all the striker talents, if Nigeria do not come home with a goal, don't even bother trying up to the World
Who's your midfield?
I don't care.
Who's the goalkeeper, man?
If Okocha's nephew thinks he can weasel his way into that Nigerian midfielder, bro, we'll have another thing coming, bro. Don't you dare use nepotism to try and get a 7-out midfielder, bro. Stay
let's go. It's most of these midfielders, let's go.
Wait,
even the defense.
Is Uzoho your goalkeeper?
That's it.
Shout to your boy Wake. I know I said he improved, but Gallagher to today, trash times 5. He's always been trash. Gallagher has always been trash. Come on, what else do you expect? Anybody take on the thing before we get into this preview? Come on, take the band. Okay, let's get it. So, now, let's get it. So, guys, here's the thing. For me, this is an extremely important game for many reasons. Let's first take a look at the league at the table right now. This is a very important game. So as you can see there, City 18 points, Arsenal 17 points. Now you would say, well, come on, bro. It's only match week 8. It's only match week 8. This cannot determine the rest of the season. But I'll tell you why this is very important for Arsenal. Now, I've said several times, and I'll say it again, I have never taken Arsenal as serious title challengers. I just haven't. And I've seen nothing from Arsenal to make me believe that they can win the title. And the way they lost the title last season was like, no, they're one of the best teams in the league. They play some of the best football, but I do not take them seriously. The best chance of a team stopping City is Liverpool. And I think unless Liverpool do something, there is nobody that takes seriously. Tottenham, stop it. Once Tottenham lose their first game, it's going to be free fall. Now, Tottenham are good for top 5. Tottenham are not even coming close to this title challenge. So, see, my fear is this could be over like a match. My fear is that City could end this pretty damn early. So, for Arsenal, I need you to give me a strong argument as to why I should take you seriously for this. This is why this game is so important. 1, you lost to City twice last season. Twice. And these are your direct rivals. When Liverpool and City were going up against each other, City got theirs at home. City found it hard to beat them at Anfield. And you always knew that when City went to Anfield, Liverpool had them. Remember, twice, Pep. For Arsenal, if to take you seriously, you have to beat City at the Emirates. You have to beat them at home. Now, away from home, okay, that's different. At home, as a title challenger, you have to hold your fort. Other key thing, Rodri is missing. City have many good players. Many good players. Rodri is City's most important player.
And John Stones.
Oh yeah, and John Stones. But for me, I feel Rodri is City's most important player.
No, in fact,
so
he is.
I think that all the pressure is on Arsenal. All the pressure is on Arsenal because, see, if it's a draw, I would still say that's a loss for Arsenal. Because Arsenal, you have to, through the initiative, you have to win. City don't have to win this game. If Arsenal lose, then I'm sorry. Because my thing is, again, I say this again, you don't have to beat them twice. There's a season where United won the league with Fergie and Arsenal beat them twice. But that was an era where we knew Fergie was dominant. I feel from a psychological point of view, Arsenal need this win. For people to be like, okay, they can be taken seriously. Guys, I told you all through last season, at no point did I say, yeah, man, Arsenal, I think they're going to win the league. Because I remember guys, Zeman included, were like, oh, it's over. It's done. It's over. It's done. I was like, no, it's not done. Because when the pressure mounts, let's not see what Arsenal are made of. And once the pressure mounted, Arsenal folded like a pack of cards. So, all because this is a talented team. It's a hugely talented team that I think lacks mentality and character. Now, losses and failures and setbacks does create character. So maybe the way in which they lost the league that season, which was, let's keep it stuck, it was embarrassing. Like, you see, guys, do you know what the funny thing is? We haven't really gone into Arsenal losing the league. And do you know why we haven't? Because nobody really expected them to win the league. Because if that was Liverpool, let's switch the roles. If Liverpool were top 4 90% of the time and they lost it, we would be going in on Liverpool. What? How? How can you drop the ball? But when Arsenal do it, how many people hold their feet to the fire? How many people really chastise Arsenal for the way that they lost it? Because guys, keep it a stack. Zeman, who else? How many people?
I do, man.
The majority of people did not chastise Arsenal for losing the league. Do you know why? Because they never took them seriously. They never took them seriously for winning the league. So my thing is that, for me, for Arsenal to be taken seriously, you have to win this game. If you lose this game, why should I take it seriously? Oh, we'll go on a 6, 7, 8 game winning run. Okay, Abdullah, talk to me. Talk to me. Your psychology into this game.
First of all, I hope everyone's well. In my opinion, Arsenal must beat us. This is their best chance ever. If they don't beat us tomorrow, they will never beat us. This is their best chance ever. No KDB, no Rodri, no John Stones. I don't know who else I'm missing, but those are 3K. Rodri's the most important one, but those other two, they must. They are favourites going into that game. I expect them to win the midfield battle. The only way I see the game, they'll win the midfield battle. The way I see the game being dictated is the attack and the defense. If we stay solid defensively, which we have majority of the season, and our attack is clinical, then that's the only way I see us winning. But Saka's going to be forced to play. Arteta doesn't care about anyone but himself. He will force Saka to play, whether he's playing with one foot or one leg or not. Martinelli's out, but for me, they should. I expect it'll be Trossard, Jesus, or someone else. But I expect the midfield three of Rice, Partey, and Odegaard to be the midfield for them. But I'm being realistic. I'm not being delusional. No reverse psychology. They should be winning this game, and I think we'll be lucky to draw. But the only way I see us
lucky to draw. Hold up. No, because is Alvarez fit?
Yes, Alvarez is fit. Alvarez is fit.
Is the Belgian Goku fit?
The Belgian Goku.
Is the Belgian Goku fit?
HH. It's Count Dooku.
No. It's not the issue. No. Abdallah, are you honestly telling me that Arsenal are favourites in this game? Are you honestly telling me that, objectively speaking, Arsenal are the favourites?
Yes.
Then see now you're lying. They're not favourites.
Let me explain why. For me, I would play Doku. I would play Doku. For me, in my opinion, I would play him. But I think what Pep might do, he will play freakish. Because it worked last year.
Okay, so what worked last year, even though he's out of form, and Doku just bowled in literally the previous game a few days ago?
For me, Doku has to start.
No, wait, so hold up. So you're saying Arsenal are favourites?
I want him on Krychenko. I want him on Krychenko, that virtue signaling merchant. I want him on that guy. That guy.
So you're saying Arsenal are favourites. I just want to understand. You're saying Arsenal are favourites.
Arsenal are favourites.
How are Arsenal favourites? Even though you're the hold up. Let me just wait. How are Arsenal favourites? Even though you're treble winners and you pimped them twice last season.
It's a new season, as Pep said. It goes out of the window. This is a new season. It doesn't matter what.
That's stupid.
Records are meant to be broken.
One more for
This
the
is their
culture. One more
best
for the
chance.
culture.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, for the ball. Abdallah, at least trying to hide your reverse psychology.
I'm not.
Abdallah, you just spouted fluent brick. You just spouted fluent brick.
Wallahi, I genuinely believe we can lose. Wallahi, yes. I swear to God. Wallahi,
you're moving like a scared youth.
Yes. I am scared. I am genuinely scared.
Bro, this guy is scared.
Okay, you know what? Okay, Ricardo, can you just crack on the
It's
mic?
Arsenal Football Club, man. It's crazy.
Look, I know what Coutinho's doing. He's not slick.
I'm not being
it's obvious. Continue. No, I'm missing Coutinho. I'm missing your mic. Shut up, please. No. There's no 1 second. There's no 1 second. It's reverse. You've exposed yourself, Ricardo. Go for it.
Essentially, what Coutinho the Great is trying to do here, he's trying to set up like, "Oh, I'm scared," blah blah. And then when City win tomorrow, he's gonna flex on them. Like,
yeah,
it's like playing basketball with like.
Flex on them. Of course,
no, because Ricardo, from any objective point of view, Arsenal can't be favorites in this game. See, there's one thing saying that. No. There's one thing saying that. No, Arsenal, you should. This where I'm at is, I don't take Arsenal seriously as title challengers. I don't. If they lose this game, no. But if they win this game, okay, I see you. Now let's see what they can go from strength to strength.
Win or lose, I don't think it makes much of a difference. I will not be surprised tomorrow if Arsenal do win, but I also expect City to actually. I expect Haaland to do something because he can't be stinking it up.
Ricardo, let me paint a scenario. If Arsenal totally outplays City and it's like a 3-1, and they totally outplay them, you don't think that's a mental shift in the season?
Nah, not for someone who's a 3-time back-to-back champion and the current UCL holders. Okay, you lost against your rivals. Okay, so what? Like, it's still like 30 games to go or something like that, bro. Come on. Yeah. This is apparently I've heard this is the first time City have lost back-to-back games since 2018.
Jesus.
If they lose 2 in a row, okay, cool, a new record, but probably gonna go back to winning anyways. Now, okay, you can use the excuse KDB's not there, but to be fair, I don't think the KDB is much of an excuse because we've seen this team win a Premier League title without KDB, and Alvarez has honestly looked incredible.
But obviously, no Rodri though.
Rodri is the one that's a huge difference maker in my opinion. So maybe if Man City do lose, yeah, they'll have a little bit of an excuse, like, well, our best player didn't play, so there's that. But they're playing at the Emirates. Arsenal need to have a big performance. I don't know if Saka's playing. They say he might not. Who knows? But if he does, then cool. Look, I actually think this is gonna be a draw. I think maybe like a 2-2. I think like a 2-2 will happen.
Okay. So in your view, you don't think this could have any psychological effect, win, lose, or draw for either side?
Well, for Arsenal, sure, because if you lose again, you're like, oh my god, like, we can't even fucking beat these guys. They don't even have Kevin De Bruyne. They don't have Rodri. Haaland's not even scoring. They don't have John Stones. But like we can't fucking beat these guys. Like they're too good. Yeah. But if City loses, it's kind of like, all right, man. I mean, I guess throw another parade. Put the "We Beat Man City" bus on the side of the bus and go celebrate in London. But nah, I don't think it does anything for Man City. If anything, it's probably just gonna make them, get their shit together and just start terrorizing teams.
Go for it.
It will be not advantage Arsenal. It will be advantage Liverpool if we lose or draw. It will be advantage Liverpool. It's not an advantage to
in
Arsenal.
week 8.
It will be advantage Liverpool. They take whatever they can get. Any points that we drop, they will take it and run.
They'll only be 1 point ahead in week 8.
Drop the bird, man.
No, if they
One more for the culture.
One more for the culture.
Ricardo.
Wait, hold on. No, Abdallah, I don't. Abdallah, please. Kenny.
He's putting up Guirassy, man. He's putting up Guirassy.
Okay, wait. No, that's the guy. He's putting on numbers, bro.
Let me
And Barry. Okay, no, don't go to Barry, and then Kenny. Barry, go for it.
Oh no, it was just a quick question before Kenny. And it might be a dumb question, but do you think the loss that they had
pre-break?
You know, I've never had a brick drop on me, so.
Well, the cursor is hovering over, so there's a first for everything. Go for it.
But do you think the loss that they had in the Champions League maybe might affect their psyche coming to the game, or it's a new game, different opponent?
Oh no, new game. No, new game, new league. Like I think I always say that Champions League, domestic, very, very different. I don't think because remember, it's London, it's away from home. You've not been in the UCL you've not been in Europe for a long time, and it's away from home. So it's like, okay, look, fine. Now, as the fans may think that, we were going to win the UCL, but anybody with a brain will know that if you're not been for the UCL for a long time, you're playing away from home against a manager who's never managed in the UCL. Okay, losing away from home, that's standard. So this is new week, new day, completely new day.
Hey, Ricardo, no bricks, man. Relax.
Hey, Kenny.
You got lucky, buddy.
Can I speak after Kenny?
Yeah, sure. Kenny.
Yeah, massive game for Arsenal. But I think most people say, I think Arsenal have to win this to get over that hoodoo or whatever they haven't beat Man City in the league for how many years? Since 2019, I don't know, a long time. So yeah, they will beat them sooner or later. But if they really want to show Man City that they're serious, I think they need to win, especially at home. I think their fans are going to be probably up for it. And I think that right now is the best time to play against Man City because for me they're missing their two most important players in Rodri and De Bruyne. So yeah, for Arsenal, there's no better time.
So is this an important dub for Arsenal? Because for me, see, I'm coming from a whole psychological point of view here because you see, when Arsenal, so back in the day, so Wenger against Fergie. Arsenal wins some, United wins some, Arsenal wins some, United wins some. This whole with Mourinho and Fergie, Chelsea win some, United will win some. Klopp and Pep win some. If you keep getting beat by your direct rivals, I think that is a psychological thing. And I do feel that it would be a huge psychological mental shift if they were to win it. But here's the thing, but this is why it's so crazy. Even if they win, City can still say, you beat us without Rodri and with Haaland out of form. So my thing, though, is that if Arsenal lose, it's going to be doubly, triply bad because you still can't beat us and you can't beat us without our most important player in Rodri.
Well, it's been 8 years. Now, 8 years is crazy.
8 years?
No, the
exact date is 21st of December, 2015.
That's crazy. You need to do something about it because 8 years is crazy. Right? This is like Chelsea contract length type of. Well, you need to do something. You need to do something about it. 8 years is crazy. No, but yeah, for me they need it. Yeah, like you said, at some point you have to know that you will be able to beat them, and especially at home, you have to. But here's
the thing: do you think an issue is Arteta? Because it's Pep's student, so Pep knows him. Pep taught him everything that he knows. So do you think because remember, this is why Pep is so slick. Whenever he really beats guys, especially teams that play open, he always compliments them. So, oh no, they're great, they're amazing. Arteta's going to be an amazing coach. You just pimp them 4-1 and you just clowned them. So is it an issue because he knows Arteta because he taught him? So that's what.
Yeah. I do think Arteta at some point is going to be obviously he knows right now. Obviously, now they're not student anymore. Right now they're enemy. So at some point, I think that Arteta, because I think Arteta is having some stuff as well like Pep, where sometimes he overthinks a bit too much. So I think that if he doesn't win sooner or later, I think he might get into his psyche, maybe affect some of his decisions. But you have to at home. Partey is back. I think Arsenal has obviously they're missing Martinelli, but I think that Trossard is good enough to obviously, I don't know if you always leave Trossard started just off the bench, maybe you're not gonna have the forward players maybe to make the difference. But yeah, I think that's Arsenal's best chance to win. It's gonna be Arsenal's best chance.
Jace, talk to me, bro. How are you seeing this Arsenal City clash?
Yeah, I mean, a pivotal moment in history for Arsenal is the 21st December 2015, because how has it been that long since you beat Man City in the Premier League? It's been 12 games since then that Man City have all won.
And that was pre Pep.
Since 2015.
Yeah, this is like this would mean Pellegrini.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Pep Pellegrini.
Yeah, and in the last 12 matches, it's all wins for Man City, not even a draw. It's consecutive wins. 12 in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can we drop for the club?
Can you put skills?
Rivalry.
Yeah, can you put Lubambo's comment? Is that really the aggregate?
I can't.
Is that actually the aggregate?
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
The aggregate. Yes.
Oh my
That's
god.
Wait, what's the aggregate?
It's 33-5. That's crazy.
What?
Even if you look at the picture, the father is Man City and the child is Arsenal.
So basically, literally, they have fathered these. Yeah, man. You see, guys. Here's the guys. Okay, guys. Can we just keep? Okay, Jesus. Can we just be real here?
That ratio is worse than us in Bayern, bro.
It's like okay. Let's be real. Arsenal, they're not doing anything, bro. In this, they have no chance of winning this league.
No. This is their chance.
Yeah, but it's not. No, it's like guys. Let's keep it a stand.
Wait, the main reason Arsenal fans think they're gonna get points against City is because they're beating the Community Shield. But I'm like, what does that mean? Leicester beating the Community Shield, Liverpool beating the Community Shield. That doesn't matter. A Community Shield doesn't base the season. This is what I mean by Arsenal fans. They're so deluded. Like last season was your best season to win the league.
They are retarded.
Okay, hold on. We're not saying the R word. Relax, bro. Wait, hold on.
I mean, there was it.
Abdallah, just keep your thing on mute. Just keep it on mute, though. No. But see, my thing is that Arsenal fans Arsenal fans are the most deluded. You see, for me, I think the delusion goes to what your club is and what they've achieved. Because the way Arsenal fans move is as if you have several UCLs. Like the way they act and move is like they've got several UCLs, a treble, and they consistently win. I'm like, guys, relax. You've not won. Wait, hold up. When is the last time that Arsenal won the league? Was it 05 or 06?
04.
No, 03.
Did you see?
03, 04.
Did you see
Invincibles?
Damn, 20 years.
The Invincibles.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
no, hold on. They won the league. They must have won the league since No, hold on.
No,
they haven't.
That was the last time.
04.
Yeah, 03, 04. This is gonna be the 20th season right now. This is the anniversary. Yeah, it's the anniversary.
Hey guys, hold up. If ever there was a year to win the league, 20.
Then why wasn't it 2014?
Yeah, it should have been 2014. 10 years.
No. 20 is better. 20 is better. No, but see.
They're waiting for the century,
okay, my thing, Jesus was look, looking at this game here, is this do Arsenal need to get this win, or can they afford to lose this? But hey, they can outlast City, or no, they need to win.
They can't afford to lose. They can't afford to lose.
Abdallah, shut up. J2S.
If Arsenal and Jenna be serious about Arteta, they have to beat the likes of the Man Cities, the Liverpools. We're not going to say Chelsea because we're not Chelsea, the Man United, etc.
We're going through a transition.
Yeah, but you have to beat these big teams because you have to show something in the league. Like Man City, they just, what is it, as Ricardo says, they curb stomp every single bloody team in this league. What, 5-0, 6-0, 3-0, all the time. If Arsenal want to be a genuine serious club going for the league title, they need to beat Man City. Look what happened last season. They got, 3-1, and then they got that big title decider at the Etihad where, Robbie did his Captain America speech, and they got 4-pieced. And Haaland took off his ponytail and then Rapunzeled it into the back of the net. Like Arsenal aren't a serious club. They're the nearly men. That's what they are. They're like Liverpool. They're the best second place. That's their trophy.
But at least, let me see. But respect Liverpool. That's why I say, look, Liverpool. Pep is going to go down as one of the greatest league managers of all time. Love hate whenever he is one of the and this team, I believe,
the greatest.
I think for me, I believe City are already the greatest Premier League side of all time. This dynasty that he's built is the greatest of all time. Like I respect what Fergie did was he took carpenters and made them into quality players. I will never ever rep Gary Neville, bro. Never. That guy was an average player who Fergie made look Neville, bloody amazing. So my thing though is what Liverpool did. I applaud it. Not only did you win a league during this bloody dynasty, but she took them to within a point. How Arsenal gave out the title last season was embarrassing. That was nothing short of embarrassing. Now it didn't. Here's the thing: it was embarrassing, but it didn't shock me because it's Arsenal.
Arsenal are Man City light because Man City created their own rival in Arsenal because they gave him Arteta, then they gave him the Zinchenko, the Jesus, etc. Yeah. Pep created his own rival. Do you think he's going to take that seriously?
Quick question.
Just doing it for fun.
No. Also, just to say, and that's the key thing. Put Pep in a private room, no cameras or nothing, just you, Pep, and me. He doesn't take Arsenal seriously. Liverpool takes seriously because he knows Klopp from the Bundesliga days. That's the guy that keeps him up at night. Like, bro, Pep even said this in the documentary that, bro, like Liverpool, that game, it's kept him up at night that he was obsessing over Liverpool. He doesn't lose a single minute of sleep over Arsenal or Arteta. But Klopp's style, the way that Liverpool play, that is an antithesis to Pep's way. 100%.
Wait, HH, can I speak?
Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Just.
Yeah, because Arsenal more or less play the same football as Man City, but it's a slightly worse version of Man City, you'd say. Because Man City, their defense is amazing, like the players they have. We're looking at Arsenal strikers, Nketiah, Jesus. Saka's probably going to be injured. I don't think he's going to play. Martinelli's come back from injury. And if I see that guy Havertz in the midfield, I'm sorry. I can't take that team seriously.
Yeah, no, and I think just to say that's the key thing there. When you saw Firmino, Mane, Salah, you had confidence that these guys are going to find a way. It strikes fear. I'm sorry. You see, Saka, I like Saka. He ain't there yet. Saka is not where, big game, Saka, what's up? Odegaard, I like Odegaard, quality player. He ain't there as a big game player. And can get the hell out of here. I am one of Jesus' biggest fans. I'm one of Jesus' biggest fans. Jesus is not a big game clinical striker. Amazing footballer. He's not a big game clinical striker. Arsenal don't have the ingredients to be taken. And guys, this is the sad reality. Arsenal, this is the sad reality. You could have stolen a league. Last year would have been just like stealing.
But you can't make excuses for them. Like this.
Zeman, I said steal. Wait, hold on, Zeman. If I'm saying steal, it means that they don't deserve it. I still don't expect them to win it, but you could have just stole it on without anyone looking.
They should have won it. They had it in their hands.
They should have. They had it in their hands.
Did you really believe they were going to win it? Really?
No, but the whole point is, if you put any other team in that position, like the previous, like when did you say? You say your old Man Uniteds, your old Chelseas, your Liverpools. They'd win that league against Man City because Man City they had that off game right at the start of the season. They were bad. They were readjusting everything. Arsenal tried to win it with a bunch of their infants. Your Sakas, your Martinellis. We're talking about Xhaka as one of the best midfielders. That's not a serious team.
Ben Blanco, bro.
They've got Ramsdale in there as well. Like, what is that?
Wasn't it the biggest bottling in Premier League history? Wasn't it the biggest bottling? 93%? And then there are other teams
what was the bigger bottle, that or Liverpool?
No. It was that one.
Sleepy.
It was that one. It was that one.
To be fair, the Arsenal one is a bit like misleading because Man City always had the games in hand. So
that's exactly the thing.
No, but they were
because you see, because you see, thank you, because that Liverpool thing, bro. Mathematically, you were right there. Win those games, you win the league. And this is why I said that. I don't care where it's at. Until City get those games in hand, the table isn't looking like how it's properly looking. And Arsenal still need to go to Anfield. Now, granted, I didn't know that Arsenal were going to lose to the worst team in the league at home. I didn't have that. I didn't think Arsenal would lose to West Ham and miss a penalty. I didn't have that. But they were never going to beat Liverpool at Anfield. That was never going to happen. And I think a draw was a good result. But still, I was like, no, City have games in hand. So once they're level on games, then we know the true assessments. And I'm like, bro, These guys, as you've told me, haven't won the league since
I
2004.
don't buy that.
Halfway part of the season, they had the most. Halfway part in the season last year, they had the most points accumulated by any other team, and everyone's played the same games. They had such a massive advantage over Man City, but they dropped it. We're looking at teams like West Ham, Brighton. What are Brighton?
Liverpool.
West Ham away.
Goals.
Yeah.
Hold on. Because wait. I want to switch things up. Okay. Actually, okay. Let me come to, and I'll take it those. But let me come to. Let me quickly take this up. But I want to focus on City and Haaland and Alvarez. Let me thank you for the real focus, man. The issue is Arteta is trying to be Pep's son, but he needs to be himself. You can't play Pep at his own game and expect to control the match, and that's what Arteta needs to get in his Lego head. Here's the thing. Arteta will never beat Pep. Ever. Because playing the way that he's playing, never. Pep wants you to play like that. The way you beat Pep, you've got to come from a whole different kind of an angle, or if it's a different matchup. Because see, Wolves is always a tricky matchup for City based on how they counter. And Klopp, based on his philosophy that is radically different, totally different from Pep, that's how they say, what's up, Mourinho. Inter Milan, Real Madrid, radically different. So if you can't beat Pep at this game. You can't beat Pep at this game. But the issue is that Arteta, he's still a new manager. He's still learning on the job.
No. That's excuses. You were ahead against Liverpool. No. Let's be honest. It's not about Arteta can't beat Pep at his own game. You were ahead against Liverpool. You were ahead against Southampton. You were ahead against Brighton, and you let it go. That's you let go of the league.
They've not won the league since 04, Z-Man. What are you expecting of them?
Yeah, but you're meant to make it.
Wait. Okay, no, hold on. Z-Man. So Z-Man, you expected Arsenal to beat Liverpool at Stamford. You expected that.
They were ahead. That's the whole point.
I don't care if they were ahead. It's Liverpool at Anfield. I don't care.
No. But
that's
who
cares? Bottle job.
No. But Z-Man's right.
Oh please.
You turn off after 30 minutes at Anfield of all places.
Yeah, but sure. At some point, if you want to achieve, you have to.
Yeah, look at Liverpool. Because
achieve, believe, concede.
They didn't win a league for 29 years, but they had to break it eventually.
AJ, zoom into my.
No. But my thing. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me get this from Era. Shout out to Era, bro. It was over the minutes we signed Jorginho. AJ Jorginho. Klopp has rebuilt the team. It's City Liverpool for the title. Arteta's philosophy is on fraud watch. You see, this is the team. I personally believe, because I want to go to 50, but let's just finish with Arsenal right now. I believe that Arsenal have gotten, I think they got worse. Xhaka leaving, bringing in Havertz, I think has unbalanced the team. I know exactly what Xhaka brought into that team, and that guy was very effective. I don't know what thing he brought into the team. Okay, yeah, bro. I know it's his signing, and he has to live by it. But here's my thing, guys. Where did Arsenal finish 2 seasons ago? Oh, sorry, it was fifth, wasn't it?
Fifth and eighth. This is excuses, man. That's what I'm hearing.
No, fifth. So coming into last season, it was top four. Oh, we're in the title race. Oh, damn. Okay.
Expectations change throughout the season.
Wait,
we're not going to do this, bro.
Wait, that Havertz signing has the potential to be the most disastrous signing of the summer. Because
it's between that and Mount, but Mount is actually doing some things now. Forget
Xhaka and how good he was. Look at the midfielders that transferred over this window. Maddison, he's an upgrade on Havertz. McAllister, he's an upgrade on Havertz. Szoboszlai, he's an upgrade on Havertz. Paqueta was supposed to move. He's an upgrade on Havertz.
Yeah, I mean, no. It's Arteta. I'm sorry. That is something you're gonna have to take the blame for, because nobody gets the Havertz signing, bro. That's just plain bad. And we have seen nothing. Like, I have not seen a single game where, now I get what Havertz brings to this team. So we said it was a brick signing before you signed him. He's coming and he's done exactly what we've all predicted. He has not surprised any of us. So
he's playing as
did you see the chant they made for him?
Oh, wait, why? What's the chant? Kai.
Wait,
Okay.
No.
speak on Arsenal?
Okay, speak on Arsenal. I want to go into City afterwards. So, Ike, go for it.
I mean, for me, I have never seen Arsenal on 0 league titles. For me, I wasn't born the last time they won a league
Ike,
title.
don't do that. Ike, don't do that. Wait, hold on.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong? He's not wrong.
Hold on. Okay, what year were you born?
When does the Premier League season end? May, right?
Around May.
Ended in May. I was born August 2004. Arsenal last won the league May 2004.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're big.
Oh my God.
So
Now you gotta start with them R. Kelly.
I don't think most people have seen Arsenal in the Premier League.
To be honest, I don't think that R. Kelly one was appropriate for that.
So Arsenal,
HH,
Arsenal
look at Nemo's comment. Look at Nemo's comment.
Wait, no. So continue. Arsenal, continue.
I mean, on the fact, I mean, Arsenal fans sometimes they're so delusional. I mean, I was actually on Twitter yesterday, and there was an Arsenal fan who said that Bukayo Saka was better than Vinny, and that's not even the most outrageous point. He could score 45 GA in La Liga.
Bro, no. The worst part of that comment was he said that La Liga has high lines. I don't know what La Liga means.
Oh yeah.
On a consistent basis, he said they have high lines.
My thing here is, guys, please, and I'm begging you, everybody, please don't mention any Twitter or opinions, because for football, Twitter might be amongst the dumbest people on our planet.
No, they said
the dumbest. They are the dumbest.
I mean,
no, because these guys, they are completely and honestly brainless, bro. Completely and honestly brainless.
I think it's the best chance for them to beat City, just because City don't have the two players that Arsenal always De Bruyne and Rodri always show up against Arsenal.
Yeah.
No matter what, De Bruyne and Rodri always show up against Arsenal. So Arsenal do have a good chance in that sense. I heard that Martinelli is back in the squad, and they're saying Saka will play, but I don't know. That's all.
So you're saying that Arsenal have to win?
Arsenal have to win not only because it's a title, because Arsenal lost to Lens in the midweek. If they lose to City as well, that just reduces confidence throughout the team and the club. So Arsenal have to get something out of this game in order to keep that confidence up. So I think it's gonna be their best shot, because City without Rodri, keep in mind they've lost 2 games without Rodri that they didn't have him in. They lost against Newcastle, they lost against Wolves. So it is perfectly plausible for Arsenal to beat City. It just matters the mindset that they go in with it. Is it a mindset of we can win, or is it a mindset of fear? If it's a mindset of fear, there's no point. City will just swat them away and keep going. If it's a mindset of confidence, we can go there and win, maybe they can get something done.
Okay, wait, let me hear this and then I want to talk into City. So, this is his last season, because I'm 1,000% sure Poch and Postecoglou will finish above him next season. The Tottenham coach came in with his own style. You see, look. Okay, what are we saying for Arsenal to dispose of Arteta to be like, okay, this project is not working anymore?
But I mean, is Arteta the guy before the guy? Are they gonna?
Barry, who is the guy?
That is my question. I'm like, I don't see.
I'm looking at it in the field. I'm like, who
the guy
is
is
the
not
guy?
available right now.
Like, you gonna take the Zerb?
Arsenal fans will say Zidane. That's what they'll say.
Oh my god!
You know what Arsenal fans are like? They're gonna say Zidane.
You see, Arsenal fans. Okay, see, I don't want to be rude.
Zidane
I don't want to be rude and everything, bro. First, Zidane. So because you saying Zidane, is it because you know what, Arteta has not put us in a place to now win 3 UCLs in a row? Huh?
Was Zidane even succeed in that type of environment? Let's keep it a buck, man.
No. You see, my thing is, look, it's true. Okay, I feel that you should always want to improve and achieve. And I think, Arsenal have to have a realistic title challenge. So their aim has to be for the title. Based on what happened last season, you have to now fully go for the title. If Arsenal don't win the title this season and they win the FA Cup, do you sack Arteta? If they come second, quarters in the UCL, they don't win the FA Cup, do you sack Arteta? Because see, my thing is that Arsenal coming second, I can't call that as a failure because you're going up against bloody Man City and you're Arsenal.
But at what point do we call Arteta a failure?
When he's out of top 4. I think
what point? No, that's not enough, bro. Because we've seen Poch end up top 4, and everyone called him a failure before he went to Chelsea because he hasn't won anything with them. This guy, all he has is FA Cup for 4 seasons. At what point?
Okay, hold on. I want to switch things up. So now I want to come first to Abdallah with this. So let's talk about Haaland, bro. Haaland and really Alvarez as well, man. Yeah, sure. So my thing here is this: look, Haaland is going through a bad patch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come out and say, "Oh my gosh, he's trash. He's exposed." A guy that did what he did last season it's freaking crazy. Now, I always found it problematic that. See, I always knew this that Alvarez, I think he's the superior player.
Yeah,
Haaland is just the better goal scorer, and he's a freak of a goal scorer. But in terms of just an all-round talent. Alvarez is that dude.
Of course, no, I totally agree.
And also, I believe that this is going to be Alvarez's season. This is going to be Alvarez's real breakout season, where he's really now going to have games and is really going to be like the real go-to guy. So I think, look, the thing, City they're in a great position.
Yeah.
Because if Haaland isn't a case where, oh my gosh, if he doesn't score, we're now screwed. Bro, Pep's system isn't about, okay, we're all going through one guy to score a goal. His system is we get goals from all angles. Foden, what's up? Doku, what's up? Alvarez, what's up? Everybody can get it. Everybody can come in and contribute. So for Haaland, I think, look, I feel that, because guys, let's keep it a stack. He's getting into positions. So it would be a bit more problematic if, let's say, he wasn't even getting into positions and he was completely inconspicuous. So for Haaland it's eventually going to start going in. And you're eventually going to start scoring. But what I find here is, if this persists, are you just going to keep Haaland there, not having any top players? Or are you just going to say, look, Haaland, rest for a bit, Alvarez, and I need you to now play much more of a great role? Because Alvarez could be the next big thing for a striker. So let me come to Abdallah, and I don't want to give Ray Ricardo as our unofficial, unpaid South American correspondent's view on Alvarez, man. Abdallah.
Alvarez this season has been our best player without a shadow of a doubt. The goals, the assists, the link-up play, for me, he's our most important player currently in this team who's available because he just offers so much. And he's great to watch. He's great to watch. Like, I'm so excited whenever he plays. Like, he is currently our best player, and like he's a huge miss. Because I heard some people, especially some of the old fans, saying he doesn't really look good on the ball playing in that cam number 10 role, and he's cooking. He provides a lot of creativity when other players don't really show up. So for me, he is the next and up and coming thing. So
Haaland, what's wrong with Haaland?
This is the thing. Him not being clinical, that's a bit of accountability for him. And to be fair to him as well, the lack of service, especially having no KDB. And not only I'm not going to make excuses. No KDB, no goals for goals for Haaland. The team is not really providing him creativity. The players around him aren't offering him any service sometimes. So he needs to pull his socks up and pull some of the weight.
No, but now this is where people now call me a hater. No service, but look at Alvarez's goal.
Yes,
I don't think Haaland scores that goal.
Of course, no.
Where from a standing position, pinpoint soccer. So the really top great strikers, you now have to create your own goal. Because if we're not saying that you need and you're totally a slave and reliant on service, cool. My estimation of you goes down slightly.
But HH, what do you expect him to be? He was brought in to be the goal scorer. He was never brought in to be that dropping deep, linking up play. He was there.
Then Abdallah, don't put him on the front cover of AFC 2024.
Am I the manager? Am I the owner of EAFC? No, I didn't choose him. No one said it. It should have been Messi at the front of the cover. Messi should have been at the front of the cover.
Over Mbappe.
Oh my God, you're bringing it back to
fine. I was just joking. Keep talking.
But for me, no one chose him to be at the front cover. It just makes no sense because I think he's the next big star.
So what is this? So this is just a bad form. He'll come good soon.
Form. He's still the top goal scorer. Who's the top goal scorer of the league? Him.
Yeah.
So okay, he's missed some chances. He's not been clinical. But it's just some tiny bad patch. Come on, cut him some slack.
All right, so
he's bad form and he's still top scorer. Is crazy.
I know that's crazy. So let's go to Ricardo, who is our unofficial and unpaid Football Hot's South American correspondence man. Ricardo, is this, because I know you've been speaking about Alvarez and so forth, is this the season where Alvarez really comes to us? Okay, I am now one of the best players in my position in the world now. Now that he's playing well, he's been given the opportunities, been given the minutes.
Look, I know you'll never give me the credit, HH. And that's
never.
fine.
Yes. No, Ricardo, you're right. I'll never give you the credit.
You'll never give me credit. But if you've been on the show long enough, you know how much I have been raving about this guy. I raved about this guy before he was even at Man City, all the way last year in January when I wanted Barcelona to sign him, but Man City did great business. Am I surprised at what he's doing right now? No. Because at River Plate, he was showing so much quality. Now, I know it's a significant jump between South and American and European football, but this is what he always had in the bag. It was just beneficial for him to be playing under someone like Haaland, where the spotlight wasn't going to be on him. Now, I will give credit to Pep Guardiola because I think Pep Guardiola has improved his game drastically. But this guy's just so good. Like, I'm not surprised. I knew this would. I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. I'll be honest. I didn't think it was just going to be right off this season, off the rip. But especially how he came to Man City, he was being a good player off the bench, and then he goes to the World Cup, and he did what he did. That can only elevate you further up. I can't really say anything other than just say I told you guys. That's literally all I can really say. He's been that guy. Everybody knew who's that guy. If you watch South American football, you know he's been that guy.
Is he exposing Haaland for the limited fraud that he is, or am I just
but we knew that even when Haaland was at Dortmund. But at the end of the day, Haaland is a specialist. He's a specialist in the most prized part of the game.
Yeah.
So, I know a lot of people don't want to have that conversation, but there's a lot of players who are technically better footballers than Haaland, or at least more well-rounded. But Haaland is great in his own right, and what he's great at is the most valuable thing in the sport. So you can't take away anything from what Haaland's doing. But like I said, I will take Alvarez any day of the week over Haaland. I'm sorry, he's just...
Wait. Why are you saying sorry? You'll take no. You'll take a football player over a tree trunk. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, obviously, anyone would.
Calling Haaland a tree trunk is a bit disrespectful, to be honest. But
last I checked, don't we need trees to breathe?
This guy, bro. No, Alvarez. Look,
No. For me, the guy, because see, my thing is that I was like, now maybe Pep knew something because this guy, he's too good to be on the bench and everything, but he's not been given his time. This guy, he's money, and because see, I don't want to come off as being hateful, but when you just look at how Alvarez plays, I'm like, this is football. This is a natural footballer. Now, he doesn't have because you're right, Haaland has a unique goal scoring talent of knowing when to be, his positioning, and just understanding the art of goal scoring.
Yep.
But in terms of all round, basically, that goal that Alvarez scored in the UCL, Haaland can't score that goal. Standing position, top corner.
Actually, he did score that goal in the opening day of the season. It was very similar in that, right?
Like that, in that way, from that angle, standing position, top corner.
Bro, he literally, Alvarez laid it off and Haaland just literally, put that in the corner.
No, he laid it up. I'm talking about where you have it, standing position, boom. Ball is stationary.
Bro, it was something similar.
No, but it's a good goal, but he's nasty. You're acting as if we've never seen guys shoot standing still.
Yeah, it's a great goal.
No. I'm saying that
it's a great goal.
Haaland scored a goal like that.
Yeah, he has.
Bro, he literally
You're
did it.
underplaying Haaland, bro. Like you're just really underplaying him.
What the hell is that? Bro, grow up.
Like a 2-year-old.
Oh, look, they call me half of Pan, man. I never grew up, man. I'm Peter Pan. I'm Peter Pan.
No, but Haaland, Alvarez, man. What can I say, man? Honestly, even when Pep leaves at some point, I don't know if it's gonna be 2 years because that motherfucker might extend. To be honest, but
I dare him to extend.
I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. There's a player that Man City are going to get. I don't know if it's official, but it's heavily rumored.
Oh, the fullback. Yeah,
Valentin Barco. This.
Oh no, it's done. It's done. It's done.
This guy's gonna be money, bro.
Bro, I've been telling you.
Ricardo, it's done. The deal's done. The deal's done.
I said it like 2-3 months ago. This kid's next up. He's one of Argentina's best talents. He was originally going to go to Brighton, which would have been a good move for him too. But under Pep, I can see him turning that kid into like a João Cancelo who can actually defend it.
No.
Okay, hold on. Can I say, okay, is Pep, okay, what's Pep trying to do? Like, is he just trying to
he's trying
stay
to
here
build
for like
a dynasty.
10, 20 years or so?
He's trying to build a dynasty. He has said he's looking to retire at City. So he's going to sign a new contract. He's going to sign a new contract.
No, he's not. My thing is, your job here is done. Four in a row, piss off.
Wait,
do 4 in a row. Piss off.
6,
Wait, did he actually say he wants to retire at Man City?
Yeah,
he actually said that?
He never, Abdallah, he never said
Yes,
that.
he wants to retire.
No, he never said that. He never said that.
Wait, what's this? When was this? When was this?
Jesus, he's the guy's lying.
To be fair, Pep Guardiola. To be fair,
does this look like a guy that's telling the truth? Would you this guy that you're telling the truth? Come on, bro.
Nah, don't do it like that, man. Don't do it like that.
Okay. What's going on?
I want to speak about this.
To be fair, Pep Guardiola says a lot of things.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, no.
We can't replace him. We cannot replace him. We cannot get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Hold up. So basically, Abdallah, you're saying that we should trust this dude.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
Another one?
That guy, man. That dude. Okay, wait, hold on. Ziman and the AK. Ziman, talk to me.
Bro, his editor's been putting in work for this guy. He's got all new cuts, man, for the new season.
The budget's up, man.
Yeah, but I gotta be honest, man. The way Man City's recruiting, they're still gonna dominate. They gave us Cancelo. They gave us a trash. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We got finessed somehow on a loan, bro. Oh man, it's crazy. But in terms of what he's doing, bro, like first of all, I think you're underplaying Haaland. You're the same guy that says that a goal is a goal and you should appreciate players for what they are, but at the same time,
yeah, boy, you have to have a first touch though.
No, I'm sorry. You know what? That's a myth, bro, about his touch. I mean, he's not.
He has a first touch.
Player.
This is news.
He's not the most skillful player, but he in the box, man.
So Ziman, does he have a first touch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better than.
He's a better first touch than Lukaku.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That,
relax.
Man. His first touch actually sets him up for a goal, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. And to be fair, bro, I think you're also disrespecting the caliber of a goal scorer he is. The type of goal.
Oh, I have never said that. I always said goal scoring wise, he's insane. I've always said that he's an insane goal scorer.
Yeah, but the type of goals he's scoring, and I feel like with my only question when it comes to Alvarez is, when everyone's back and everyone's fully functioning, is he going to still have a position? Because he's making a name for himself. He's carving himself a position. Yeah. When KDB's back, when everyone's back, what is Pep's choice going to be? Is he going to try to play him in a central area, or is he going to try to play him out on the flank like he usually does, or a two-man strike force? So that's the question behind it, because we all know how talented he is. We know how talented he is. This guy not only got IQ and intelligence, but he actually got good technique as well. And it's just a matter of, is he going to carve himself a starting position on a consistent basis? That's the biggest question.
Z-Man, I generally believe he'll start to start, because even when KDB comes back, because KDB won't be himself, won't be that same KDB, because he'll be 32. And I don't think he'll be able to play 90-minute games week in, week out. So Alvarez will have.
And also, they don't need KDB.
Position. Yeah, they've
never needed KDB, bro.
We've their talisman. We're keeping real. You could say they don't need him because they have quality, but he's still.
We
They don't need KDB. No, stop it, bro.
HH, I do agree. We don't need him, but he will go down as our greatest player
Ever
in the Premier League
player.
era.
Let's just keep real.
KDB.
Ever.
KDB. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, how many titles has he won?
The league titles he's won, the assists, the other trophies.
Wait, is it 5 Premier Leagues?
Yeah, 5 Premier Leagues, 5 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups,
okay, hold on.
2 League Cups, and 1 Champions League.
KDB's gonna go
No,
down.
okay, wait. Okay.
Be a legend.
Do City fans see him as a greater player than Aguero?
For me, I still love
Maybe
Aguero.
because hold on, because I think
Aguero.
is Aguero 4th or 5th in goal scoring charts? Is he 4th or 5th?
Aguero, 200 in terms of all goals in all comps.
Yeah. No. I mean, like in the EPL charts, I think he's 4th or 5th.
He's 184. 184. So
I think it's 4th.
4th. So he's 4th all time, and he scored literally City's most valuable goal of all time.
So you've got Shearer, then you've got Kane now. Then you've got Andy Cole. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Andy Cole.
Yeah, Andy Cole. Yeah, and then Rooney as well.
Oh no! So Lampard is his 5th, isn't he? Is Lampard 5th?
No.
Aguero's about
Lampard's 6th. Lampard is 6th. Lampard is 6th.
Yes, sir.
My problem with that assessment is I could also make an argument that KDB is going to go down as one of the best midfielders to have graced the EPL, if not the greatest.
He's already overtaken.
He will. I mean, Let's not try to act like his contributions to the EPL haven't
don't
been
make that
outstanding.
face, man. Don't
like
make that face.
It's the reality, bro. He's more likely to be perceived as the best all-time record for the greatest midfielder compared to Aguero being perceived as the greatest striker in the EPL. Let's keep it real.
Wait, side notes. 177 is crazy, man. I mean, he may be a garbage manager, one of the worst managers of all time. 177 as a midfielder is insane.
Most of them are tap-ins, though.
Stop it. No, another one. Jesus, another one. Sorry. No, don't do that. Look, Jesus, you can separate the bomb-ass manager from the outstanding goal-scoring midfielder.
Exactly my point.
But you said you can't.
But
I know,
you
but that's
guys,
me.
it's funny how you disrespect Frank Lampard, even though I said he's technically good, and you're like, no, he's not, bro. He doesn't have the la-la.
No, he doesn't. He's a goal-scoring midfielder, but he has no la-la. Yes, he has no la-la.
La-la is important, Zeman. The la-la is important.
Zeman, he has no la-la. He has no la-la.
No, but in all
so the word tap-ins then.
But in all honesty, man, like their recruitment has actually been amazing. The only thing I would say is they still need a backup DM, bro. I know that Stones and
no, that's easy. They're supposed to get another Ulrich, bro. So
no, they I mean,
HH, can you share my screen, by the way?
Depends if it's
no,
porn
it's,
or
not. No, it's not.
Oh my god, man!
No, I'll show you.
Share what screen, bro? What screen?
I'll show you. The guy that you love to slander, KDB, is in the all-time assists at 4th place, overtaking Lamps and.
As assists. So are they counting that
all-time assists?
So do you know that that's Busquets pass to Messi for that goal in 2011? You know that's counted as an assist for Busquets. No. My thing is so guys, never show me an assist stat because the fact that's Busquets 2-yard pass that's my 11th.
Did you see the weight on that pass?
Ricardo, shut up. So my thing is no.
Lampard is top 5 in both.
No. Here's the thing about De Bruyne. My thing is, he's a quality player. Amazing assists. I gave him his credits. All I'm saying though is that he's just not as good as you guys make him out to be. You guys are like, oh my gosh, Kevin De Bruyne.
What is this?
You know Kevin De Bruyne's got the same amount of league titles as Chelsea.
No.
What the fuck was that?
What's funny? What's funny about all this?
I'm getting you ready. So.
What's funny about all this is you're the same guy to defend the likes of Bellingham. Saying
Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my gosh, look at those passes and everything. Zeman, what did you do in 2 UCL finals? What did you do? Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Give me a break.
This is hypocritical.
Z-Man, the reason why he's saying this because they nearly was at his club. He could have had Haaland. He could have had KDB, and they would be cooking at his club.
Did we punk you in the 2021 UCL final when KDB ran into Rudiger's shoulder?
Wait, did you ever get such a trophy?
Awkward.
Wait,
rigged.
Nah, he's just moving like a 5-year-old.
You couldn't even touch a trophy at the social distance from it.
If you think about it, if you think about it, they could have had Hazard on the left, Salah on the right.
The child stuck in a man's body.
Okay, guys, can I let?
Wait, okay. As I said, I'll come to AK. So AK, talk to me about the three trumps from Norway.
Let me let.
Okay, oh wow, he's not landed yet. Fine. AK, let's Zeman land. Let's all relax until Zeman land. AK, because Zeman wants to land, and when he wants to land, so Zeman, my lips are sealed. Zeman, the floor is yours.
Bro, you're such a hypocrite, bro. The way you treat KDB is insane to me. Since you're the same guy that said GA, man, you have to respect it regardless, no matter what, and your contributions have to.
Zeman, it's not my fault that he's football's Drake. He's not my fault that he's his football's Drake.
I actually get it, man. Like, let's be honest. Like, KDB is the one that broke your heart when you seen him balling out at Man City, and you were like, we had him at Chelsea, man. I get it, man. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Now you're stuck with Conor Gallagher.
We had Hazard. We had Hazard, the superior player. Because see, Zeman, here's the funny thing, though.
No.
Wait, hold on. Here's the funny thing. With all of KDB's titles, who will be remembered more fondly, Hazard or KDB? Huh?
KDB.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. He's gonna start twerking.
No, bro, he's snoring crack as we speak, bro. And he's coming back, bro.
He's that sugar booger.
Yeah, look at him.
Boogeyman.
I can guarantee you, he's not gonna say anything that's comprehensive when he comes in here, bro. He's just gonna talk out of death. He's just gonna be.
He's probably bringing a wig.
So Abdallah and Ricardo are the hosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Co-hosts.
All right, let's go, boys.
All right,
wait,
what up, AK?
Yeah.
What up?
What, AK? You telling the camera, man? Face reveal.
What up, brother?
What question do you have? Sorry.
Is this a Barco guy like Marcelo, or is he like?
Better.
No, he's kind of more.
He's more of a passer. He's more of like a.
He's legit like your Cancelo prototype.
He can defend.
Okay.
No, he's good.
And what is HH eating?
HH? I don't know.
Fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie.
You shush. You are a good listener.
Yeah.
You're a liar. Show us. You liar.
What are your numbers?
Zoom into it, man. Zoom into it. We want to see the fortune cookie because we don't.
Yeah, it could go for it. It could go for it. Sorry.
I mean, I don't understand you on KDB. I can't lie. You can't. I mean, how is he? Firstly, how is he not aesthetically pleasing? Have you seen his passes? Have you seen the types of passes this guy made?
HH is just jealous, AK. HH is just jealous. He's sad that he had that. He's sad that he had that. He's like a jealous ex.
AK, show me one clip of him doing a step over.
I couldn't care less. You're the same guy who said that step overs don't count when we're talking about Bellingham. You absolute hypocrite.
Give me one clip of KDB doing. Okay.
Have you seen Messi do a step over? Have you seen Messi do a step over?
J2S, Ricardo, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there, bro. No, Ricardo, you don't want to go there. Ricardo, you don't want to go there. Trust me, you don't want to go there. So
I'm all about the smoke.
You don't want to go there. Leave my Miami guy alone. Shout out to Antonella and everything. J2S, let me. So. AK, my thing is no. AK, amazing passer, amazing cross, done amazing things. AK, if you put 3 guys around KDB, his brain malfunctions. You know what happens? Okay, that's what happens. If you put 3 guys around KDB in a tight space, KDB's like,
he scored 4 goals. You absolute bum. You absolute
AK, KDB is like, malfunction. Houston, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Oh my gosh, I can't move over. Now, give him space. Oh, the pass across it. Put him in tight spaces. That's the difference between Hazard and KDB. Hazard has the Talatini.
You're a jealous ex.
Tesh.
What does Tesh win?
Stop making weird noises. Stop. You're just making weird noises.
The
weirder, the more sound.
KDB has his uses. KDB just doesn't have that. He doesn't have the the ladder.
He's one of the greatest midfielders in Prem history.
Stop it. Katie, stop it. AK, stop it.
He
Stop it.
is.
Okay, it's better than Yaya Toure.
Yes.
You can't even
Overall,
compare the two
yes.
different players.
Yaya Toure had probably a better prime. That one season, Yaya Toure is better.
Okay, who had a better prime? Yaya Toure or De Bruyne? Who had a better prime?
Yeah, Toure, but KD.
Wait a minute.
I didn't know one season was the only thing that mattered. I thought your career mattered. I didn't know that one season.
See. Now we get to the truth. Wait, can we focus on Haaland and the dude from Buenos Aires? J2S.
Can I go after J2S?
Wait,
Okay, no, hold on. Ricardo, donde eres? Mucho gusto
I
from.
didn't even get to talk on Haaland.
Okay, talk on Haaland. Talk on Haaland.
I mean, let's be honest. This guy's goal scoring is gonna come back. It ain't.
Yeah, it better be. That's all he has. So yeah.
This guy's goal scoring is gonna come back. Alvarez. I mean, this guy. He's been incredible this week. One thing that's not been talked about is his set piece ability. He's so good from free kicks. He always hits a target from free kicks. Whether that the goalkeeper makes a save, it's a crossbar, it's a goal. He's always pinpoint from free kicks. And the guy probably Alvarez. He isn't the flashiest to watch, but the guy's fun. The guy's basics are so good.
Yes,
he's good at ball striking. He can find space inside the box. He can finish well. He's consistent. Like this is the type of player that you want at such a young age, who's consistent like that. Who's mastered the basics. We talked about Dembele. The guy hasn't mastered the basics. That's why he's as shit as he is right now. Alvarez has mastered the basics. He's mastered the basics. That's something that you don't get. That type of maturity, you don't get that in a young footballer. So big up to him.
Who was the next person I wanted to speak?
J2S and then
J2S, feel free to take the microphone. What are your thoughts on Erling Haaland?
I don't know if this is like an ASMR question.
Yeah, like what's going on?
No, because people are saying that I'm talking too loudly, so I'm going to be a lot more mature now. So
is there coke in those fortune
cookies? So J2S, what are your thoughts on Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez and the thoughts on what they can do for their career? Go for it, J2S.
Get a little closer to the mic.
I mean, I was just going to say a quick start on Kevin De Bruyne. Like, Chelsea's somehow had Lukaku, Salah, and De Bruyne at the club, but they somehow spent 100 million on the worst one in Lukaku. So,
well,
that's the stats for Chelsea.
J2S, sometimes these mistakes happen, and I don't regret how Chelsea have moved. These things happen, and it is what it is. So, and J2S, my thing is, even if De Bruyne had stayed at Chelsea, there is no guarantee he would have been the player that he was at Man City. So we can't predict the future.
So you're saying Chelsea would have held him back then?
I'm saying that we can't predict the future because nobody is Nostradamus.
I mean, didn't you know the guy back in the day?
I'm saying that all because KDB is what he is at Man City doesn't mean that he would be the same player at Chelsea. Different strokes with different strokes. It is what it is. Now, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Alvarez and Haaland? And why do you think Haaland is going through such a bad goal scoring round?
I mean, everyone knows that Alvarez is the better football player than Haaland, but Haaland's the better striker, you'd say, than Alvarez, because you give more or less most of the time you give Haaland the ball in front of the box, he's going to put it away. He's still the top scorer. What is it, 8 goals in 7 games? And he's been shit for the past, 4, you'd say?
How many of those were tap-ins?
I mean, doesn't your boy Frank Lampard have like 150 tap-ins?
I would say most of them are actually quality goals. If you actually look
so
at
he does have Lala then. Does he not have Lala, or does he not?
No, he has goal scoring, but he doesn't have Lala. It is what it is. But once
so why are those goals so good then?
Can you please continue about Haaland and Alvarez, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean Alvarez is more versatile than Haaland, obviously, because he can play on either wing and he can play in the 10 as well. I think Abdullah would say that as well. Like Alvarez can play most of the positions across the forward line and the top of the midfield, you'd say. I've said this about Haaland. I think the league have slightly figured out what he is as a striker, slightly. They've adapted to him because we saw how it happened at the start of the last season in the Premier League. What hat-tricks after hat-tricks, goals after goals. Then he slowed down as the season went on. But that's natural for a striker. As we've seen that with Kane during the season. He starts off really fast and then the league adapts to you over time. this maybe it's the wingers have changed a lot for Man City as well, because you've lost Mahrez.
Freakish.
The less spoken that guy, like he's cost 100 million, and I don't know what he doesn't. He holds the ball and gets fouled, and that's about it.
He's a buy one gets 5 free David Beckham.
Every time he comes on the pitch, the commentators always say, what he brings. He earns you fouls.
Yes, because he's English.
He earns you fouls. Wait, no, Kenny, 100 mil for ending fouls. 100 mil for ending fouls.
That's
wow,
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Is back.
Yeah, see
is back.
Yeah, what's funny about it is Anthony gets a load of stick and he costs less than Grealish, but they more or less do the same job. But actually, Anthony's better defensively than Grealish. Like Grealish, I think Pep Guardiola's had enough of this Grealish because he doesn't fit what Pep Guardiola wants.
Yeah, but he advocated for Grealish.
But
in that same summer, if you had Grealish, that's the same summer Messi left on the free. You're telling me Guardiola wouldn't have wanted to have Messi?
No, of course not. Of course, he would have wanted Messi, but
but it's too late when you activate 100 million on a Grealish. Like Grealish at Aston Villa fit. He's one of those players that works at a lower level team, not in a big team, because the amount of space you get.
Okay, wait. Sorry. Can you Mods? Can you please put McLovin in a 2-minute timeout, please? Can you put McLovin in a 2-minute timeout? Please, thank you. Barry, go for it.
Yeah.
Barry, go for it.
Yeah. Aegis, I know like you love Tech, Sasa, Lala, or whatever you want to call it.
No, Barry. I think that Tesh is very important, and I'm a promoter of Tesh and passing the eye test. Yes, this is true.
Wait, so why do you rip Lukaku then?
Barry.
Yeah, but you always say that you miss specialists. You always say that football is missing those guys. I thought you would show more love to Haaland because the way he scores goals, the amount of volume of goals that he scores, I thought you would give more love to Haaland because he's a specialist at that.
He's a specialist at that, but I just think that how he's operating as a footballer, I think is just harmful to the game. That's what I say. But I never go crazy against his goal scoring. I never do that.
Okay.
No, go crazy on debates. Okay, sorry, Barry, go for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just one thing. Obviously, I don't watch as much South American football as Ricardo or Mike, but I always knew of Alvarez, and when I knew how low they had to pay to get him, it was pretty criminal. So I'm happy that he's showing his talent on a bigger stage, and yeah, I do think this.
I'm happy for him as well. I'm super happy for him. So Nemo, Arteta is the GOAT. 2-1 Arsenal. Kai winner, hold this L.
Nemo, man.
Wait, is this the same Nemo that did win league title?
Yes, the same guy.
Same Nemo, yes. AR, not even close. Alvarez, like Kante, has completed football. Pep is developing him, and unlike Haaland, Alvarez has scored in a semi or final. Oh no! Look. Yeah, like I said, like Alvarez, he's a far better player. I still say Haaland is a very unique goal scorer, but he's a far better player. Yeah, Ricardo, you bomb. You're right. Argentina finna go back to back World Cup. Stop it.
I never said that.
Oh, you never said Argentina would go back to back World Cup. Then how come he's saying that? I couldn't AR a liar.
He is a liar.
So you're saying AR is a filthy, stinking liar? That was what you're saying.
Well, I don't know about the first two parts. But...
So AR, he's calling you a filthy, stinking liar. AR, so someone is lying here. Either Ricardo or AR. So AR, Ricardo from Peru, Lima, is calling you a filthy, stinking liar.
If you think they're
going hear that? He's called you a filthy, stinking liar.
Credit to you, but that's not what I believe. But I hope though.
Yeah, he called you a filthy, stinking liar. Shout out to Hassan.
Holland will win the
KDB is the greatest Premier League midfielder. Wait, hold on. KDB is the greatest Premier League midfielder in my opinion, even though he runs into people's shoulders in UCL finals. Patrick Vieira second and Gerrard third. You got to respect KDB's weight of pass and goal scoring with both feet, even though he's a big game flop.
That's a big picture, by the way.
Is Kevin De Bruyne the greatest Premier League midfielder? Ricardo, would you say Kevin De Bruyne is the greatest Premier League midfielder of all time, in your opinion?
Not definitively, but he's in the discussion.
So, Ricardo, who would you put as the Premier League? If I had a nuclear warhead pointed at your forehead, who would you say is the greatest midfielder in Premier League history?
Give me one of these.
I didn't crack a joke. I just asked a simple question, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, It's hard. They all have their arguments. Are we just talking about the quality of player they are? Are we talking about what they have accomplished?
Taking everything into account. Player, achievements, impact, Tesh, La, all that stuff.
Tesh and La. I don't know how to measure that, but it's hard because look, I'm not gonna lie. I like to try to be as objective. When City won the Premier League without Kevin De Bruyne, it kind of took a little bit away from me. I can't even lie.
Oh, did it?
I'm
wow.
But there's no denying that he did have a significant role in the titles they won, regardless, even though they kind of did without him.
Yes, I agree.
But then there's guys like Stevie G who've never won the Premier League, but were damn great players. So then that kind of eliminates him in terms of greatest. In terms of the best, he might be up there.
That's a really good point. That's a great point. Really good point.
And then to be honest, I don't have much memory of Vieira and Roy Keane. But you always got to put them up there too. I don't know, but I think if you're saying he's not in the discussion, you're being disingenuous. If I'm being
no, he's definitely half hope snowbonnets. Thank you for the dub. HH using his white voice. Hashtag snowbonnet top G. Hashtag sex appeal G. Half hope snowbonnets. Okay, look. All right, let's get to this.
I'll say it again. That picture looks a bit too real, man.
Look, just no. Okay, so
you like playing
score predictions. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna go around and give us predictions. So I'm going for guys. I am going with there are gonna be goals, lots of goals, and I have settled with 3-2 to Man City. Ricardo, score.
I'm gonna go with a 2-2. Then it's gonna be a tie.
Oh, wow. Abdallah, score.
Kenny, I would. For me, 1-1.
Kenny, score.
I'll go 3-1 Man City.
Ooh, again, goddamn. Z-Man.
Are they going to inject Compound V on Saka and just send him out straight into the fire lines?
Bro, Gen V, I don't know. I saw the first episode of Gen V. It ain't the boys, man. It ain't the same, bro. It ain't the same. But give me a scoreline, bro. Give me a scoreline.
The boys are being carried by shock value, but that's for another conversation. So I would say a 2-1 Man City.
All right. Okay.
2-1 Arsenal, last minute goal.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you say it in the fortune cookie?
Okay. James, look, fine. James, what do you say?
I'm gonna go 3-0 Man City.
Damn.
Wow, that's brutal. Barry.
4-1 Man City.
God, 4-1. All right.
Vacation at their home. That's great.
So, Mr. Dollar, Astro Werich.
2-1 Man City.
All right, expand. Since you've not been here before, expand. Why do you believe it's going to be 2-1 to Man City? Give us a breakdown analysis.
I mean, Arsenal. I think if Arsenal scores 2 or 3 goals against us, I think we're just gonna sell Diaz and Vardy. I don't know why they're here, but Arsenal doesn't create a lot of chances. And they're not a good transition team. I know without Rodri, we're not as good, but against Newcastle, I think we played Phillips. We still control the game the first half. We should have won that game. But yeah, we bottled it. And then against Wolves, we struggled because with Rodri, we can control the transitions. Arsenal is not good in transitions. They'll try pass through to score a goal. So I think, no team will be able to pass through us to score those goals. So I think they'll get maybe like a penalty. And if we actually take our chances, we can actually win the game 3-1. But I predict 2-1.
But Fatty Phillips can't start.
Okay, thank you. Abdullah, thank you. Mohammed, score.
Yes, sir. I think Man City is going to beat Arsenal 5-0. for me because.
Okay, all right, wait, hold up. Okay, so Mohammed, here's the thing. Mohammed, Arsenal.
That's a yellow card. That's a yellow
They're
card.
playing at the Emirates Stadium.
Why? Let him explain.
Okay. Let's explain. Okay, explain.
Bro, why you blazing me?
Arsenal for me are like the plastic version of the cheating team in Catalonia. You see, they play. Let me finish.
I was wondering how this is going to connect.
I knew it.
That's the way how he tied that back in. Yeah.
Let him cut.
I didn't see that.
Let me finish. I think they play. I think tiki taka is one of the worst things that happened to football. It's like a coward way to play football.
Wait,
Arsenal,
coward? What'd you say? Sorry.
Cowardly way to play football. Cowardly way.
Yeah, because Arsenal they're always nothing to prove. They're always big chokers. So because of that, I think they're going to lose heavy. So I think Haaland is going to score a hat-trick, and the best player in Argentina, the reason why they won the World Cup, Alvarez, is definitely going to score 2 goals.
So remember, so you're saying 5-0 to Man City?
Yes, and Alvarez is going to score twice, and Haaland is going to get the hat-trick.
Jesus Christ!
And by the way, it's just to say, I think Real Madrid should instead of wasting their time on the Paris lesbian, should get Alvarez instead. He's a better player.
All right, so that's a yellow. That's your first yellow, man. So Hassan, we really went from peak cannibal to treeland. Look, I refuse to vouch. I respect Haaland for what he is, but I refuse to vouch him as anything more than just a really good goal scorer, and that's it. Guys, I'll see you for the live match reaction.
I have a question.
Oh God, what does this guy want?
So,
what do you want?
You know how we've established 2018 World Cup had a Putin tax, but when we look back on Pogba's career and him being one of the best players in the World Cup, I think
Don't go
needs to
there.
be said about that.
Guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the live match reaction. Arsenal against City. Peace out. Peace.